What was Mark like on those first film sets? So you obviously had all the success in music, you're getting into trouble, and then you kind of like find this new path.
I was just thinking about it the other day, and I just somebody asked me kind of where it started and how I got into it. I met Penny Marshall here in New York. I had met a couple of other filmmakers who were like not really thinking I would have a lengthy career, but maybe good for these couple of silly parts that I was offered.
Right.
So didn't want to do that, you know. And when I didn't really want to work on the movie with her either, but I just grew up loving her, you know, Laverne and Shirley and Danny DeVito on Taxi. So I really wanted to meet them. I was a bit starstruck. And then when I met them, I don't know, they were just, they were so relatable. And down to earth. And, you know, she asked me about my love for film, and it was something that I shared with my dad from a very early age. And so, I don't know, just 20 minutes into it, and she told me I was a terrible rapper. Right. And I definitely was acting like a rapper more than I was a rapper. So she said, give it a shot with me. Yeah. And, you know, I read for 4 different parts that day, and
30 years, by the way. This is the 30-year anniversary of your film career.
I mean, my God, it goes by so fast. And then it was like, all right, I flew myself out to LA and I found myself screen testing and really campaigning for the part. But I wanted to suck it up like a sponge. I was on the set all the time, whether I was working or not. Instead of getting in the van with the other guys, I would like beg Gregory Hines to let me ride with him to and from work like all the time, right. You know? And so, you know, after that experience, I was like, I didn't want to do anything else. And then, of course, auditioning for Basketball Diaries and having that experience, and then the Jimmy Foley experience on Fear, and how that all unfolded. It's pretty crazy.
Were you auditioning like crazy? Like, were you up for like all like the Titanics and everything?
Met on Titanic. Wasn't really interested even in reading. I was like, you know, I really love Jim Cameron. I was so excited about Jim Cameron. I was like, yo, is that your Hummer outside? He was like, yeah, we're supposed to be having a meeting. And so I was like, let's go for a ride. Can I drive it? I drove his Hummer around with him, and he was like, oh, this kid's not focused.
Did you scream, I'm king of the world in the Hummer?
I didn't. You know, you didn't even get to the script. You didn't even get to read the script at that point, you know. But, right. I mean, I was walking in the door. Jared Leto was walking out. Obviously, Leo was there.
Oh, my God.
So it was one of those things where, yeah, I was kind of meeting for stuff. You know, there was lots of times that we were going up for stuff. But, you know, I kind of got lucky in that the people that I was working with, for whatever reason, they were starting to recommend me to friends and for things. And so that kind of, you know, made it a little easy for me. But I didn't mind going and audition. And I only got the roles that I think that I was actually right for, which is good.